Lift it. Look at that. It's not falling in on itself. Okay. Gotta make that connect to that for no money. This is so bad. So this is a board that I just keep around the house for just doing cuts. You know, if I can't do it on the ground with my circular saw, I lay it on a board. And so as you can see, because of these cuts, this board is already bending. But this is the only board I had around. So, okay, it's hooked up. I mean, this was free to do. Just some zip ties. This board, now I had this board, and it looks like it might be cracking. Yep, it's definitely cracking right there. Oh man. Anyways, all right, here's what we're gonna do. This is just for today. This is just a temporary. I got just a tiny bit of clearance right there. Man, I wish I had another board. I actually might have another board, to be honest. Anyways, for today, we are going to take this kayak right down the street, and we're gonna do what we said we'd do, which is put a seat on it, put a fishing pole on it, life jacket, see if it floats, see if we can catch fish. Let's do it. Whew. Not gonna lie, this is not like so easy. Whew. And I'm on first gear. This is an old bike that was left at the house when we were renting the house before we were able to purchase the house, and it's all beat up and it's got issues. So I decided it's the perfect bike to do a silly project like this. So that's where we're at right now. We're about a minute from where we're gonna launch. Whew. So to be 100% real with you, I'm surprised that this kayak even stayed in one piece, let alone bringing it on a cart and just, oh, I'm out of breath, and wheeling it all the way down here to this launch over here. This kayak is still in one piece, even with a terrible Home Depot knockoff 5-gallon bucket repair. I kind of would have expected this thing would just break in half just from the bike ride. Anyways, let's unhook this thing. Let's get on the water, see if it floats. Let's start by undoing this. This is such a silly way of doing things, but hey, I did it in just a few minutes. And this is just for kayak science, so who cares? Look at this. This kayak is still in one piece. Okay. Take this off. Take this. Maybe we'll put this kind of right here. We won't be gone too long. Put the phone on the tether like that. This there. Okay, what more is there to do than to get on the water? Let's do this. This is fun. The water's cold. Oh boy, I feel like I need to do this quickly or something. Whew. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go. Yo, we're on the water. This is silly. Well, we made it, guys. We are actually doing this. I tell you what, this is actually a tandem kayak, and with me back here only, I mean, we are riding pretty high. Yeah, she still paddles, boys. I mean, we're pretty low, but I don't think water's gotten in yet. And it's definitely touching. I mean, the seam is right here, which means under the kayak, it could obviously still be getting water in there. This is actually pretty deep right here. This is a channel where the boats go from residential into the bay. So this has all been dredged out. It's pretty deep. It's been a while since I fished with a paddle as well. Paddle kayak. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of impressed by this. Man, this just goes to show you that, you know, we should definitely take care of our stuff always. You know, I'm a big proponent for keeping your things nice and cleaning them, and that's just how my dad taught me. And my dad's from the Philippines and came over here. I was born here, and he just always instilled in me, you know, he didn't have a lot, and he took care of our stuff. We were always taking care of our stuff, cleaning things and over cleaning things. And I know it seems like cutting a kayak in half is not taking care of our things. And I've kind of explained to everybody why I even cut this in half. It was a leaky kayak already. I got it for free. It's just been damaged in so many ways. So, you know, but something that you've really purchased and invested in, and it's yours and you've taken care of it, you know, that's something that you should do. We should do. But my point is that, hey, if things get, you know, damaged or scratched, or your kayak gets a little crack in it, or gets a little banged up, or it's not as pretty as it used to be, I'll tell you what, man, I've done a lot of beating up on kayaks, and they can take a beating. That is 100% for sure. They can take a beating, and we should definitely take care of them, but you don't have to baby it. This is living proof. I cut this kayak in half, and this is a cheap kayak made out of the cheapest plastics. This is a Sam's Club special, if that. And so, you know, don't be afraid to use your stuff, use your gear. And if you get a little scratch on it, you know, clean up your kayak, but it's not the worst thing in the world. You can always melt some plastic on it, and just rock on. You don't have to buy a complete new one. You guys get what I'm saying. So, I mean, if we could catch a fish on this, that'd be extra cool. Whew. Okay. Oh. Oh. So there we have it. This is video number 3 of the Cutting My Kayak in Half series. And guys, I mean, I didn't catch a fish, which is kind of a bummer, you know, to get skunked like that. Although I wasn't really expecting to catch a fish. It's just the middle of the day, and back here behind my house, this ain't the right time. But anyways, of course, that's what we always say when we don't catch a fish. Well, I'm impressed with this kayak. Guys, this was fun. Y'all may think this was a little silly. I happen to think it was kind of funny and a little obnoxious. Yes, I would agree. But I've always wondered, could I cut a kayak in half, put it back together, you know, somehow, and get on the water with it? And guys, I did this weld in 15 minutes. I mean, I did nothing special. As you can see, it looks like trash. It's just a 5-gallon bucket, just a little bit of plastic, and just melted it on there with a torch, and it held up. There's no water inside the kayak. It's just pretty sweet. So that's gonna be it for this one. I feel like I should still keep this kayak around for a little bit and maybe at least go sheep's head fishing with it around the docks around my house. Just throw some fiddler crabs, just so I could say I did catch a fish on this kayak that I cut in half. That'd be pretty cool. I want to let you guys know that there's a lot going on just in my life and the life of my family. We've just got a ton going on with our ministry and with, you know, just our business, our marketing company, and things like that. And you guys who have followed me for long enough know just the ups and downs and everything that we've had going on. And I'm just happy to say that this year is a great year so far, 2023. Business has been good, life has been good, work has been good. I've been able to be just a bigger boy and just a more responsible person when it comes to my work and my workload, and being able to delegate that, outsource things, hire things, and to do things I love, like make these videos, work on Yak Tribe. I have a video coming out hopefully within the next week with some, it's just pretty cool stuff. So tune in. I appreciate you guys for supporting. We finally passed 5,000 subscribers, and I love you guys. I couldn't do it without you guys watching these videos and just supporting it. I don't ever ask you guys to do a ton of stuff like share and this and that, and that's okay. I just want to organically grow and make the videos that I like, and to do things like this, and of course do the normal fishing around Tampa Bay and around the US with Yak Tribe that I love to do. We've got a lot more of that coming this year. So stay tuned. I appreciate you guys watching this, and I'll see you on the next one.